Check, check. 1, 2. Aloha to those of you tuning in. Just getting things set up here. Doing a quick microphone check. Check, check. 1, 2. All right, looks like it's working okay. Sweet. For those of you who are on YouTube, do me a favor. Just leave a quick comment in the chat. Just going to take a moment here to be able to get things set up on all platforms. And all right. Things are going through. Aloha to those of you on YouTube and on Facebook. Just taking a moment here to be able to get things set up on all platforms. Going to be hanging out with you guys late at night for some free Oracle card readings. And just give me a moment here to be able to set up and make sure that everything is working properly. Looks like it is. Beautiful. And special shout out to those of you who may be watching this in the future as well. And yeah, just give me a moment here. We're just going to get things set up on all platforms. Again, for those of you on TikTok, sorry, for those of you on YouTube, for those of you on Twitch, for those of you on Facebook, welcome. And yeah, if you guys are up at this ungodly hour, feel free to stick around for a bit and we can hang out together and do some tarot or some Oracle rather. So, all right, this is a bit of a test run. I want to be able to see if my computer can handle things here. So just give me a moment here. Gonna be able to just getting the Facebook all set up. Things are going through. Aloha to those of you on ignore the echo. YouTube. All right. There we go. All right, if you guys are tuned in on any platform, on Facebook, on TikTok, on Twitch, just do me a favor, leave a comment in the chat. Let me know that you guys can hear me okay. And yeah, just give me 2 seconds here. I just want to be able to get things all set up. And we're just about ready to start things off. So cool. All right, AJ, yo, what's up, dude? That's a good omen, man. The fact that you're here. One of the first people that I see in the comments. I like it. All right, let's get things going here. Okay. Audio's good. Give me an 1111 in the chat if you guys can hear me okay. It's already there. Awesome. Hey, Beck, thank you for joining in. I'll do my best to be able to keep an eye on all the beautiful comments that we got here. So again, I'm broadcasting on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and I'm about to go live on Instagram as well. All right, I just have to practice on like positioning myself on all these cameras. That's the hardest part, man. All right. Okay, I think I might just adjust myself slightly on. 1 second. I'm just making a slight adjustment. There we go. There, is that better? All right, I think that's pretty good. All right, I think we're pretty good. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna start things off on TikTok and everything else. I'm gonna be hanging out on here for, I don't know, like an hour, give or take. Okay. All right, starting broadcasts. Looks like things are all good. Sweet, thanks guys. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the chats. Let's keep things rolling here. All right, I think that's good. Sweet. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's on YouTube, but if you guys are, feel free to leave a comment in the chat. All right, starting things off on all platforms. Stand by. And looks like we are officially live. Just give me 2 seconds here. It's connecting on other platforms, but aloha to those of you watching this in the future on the Druid and Mystic page. And just give me a second here. I just want to be able to make sure that it's connecting on all the profiles here. And oh, okay, it didn't go live on that profile. Let me try this again. Let's see if this one's going to work here. All right. Hello to those of you who are up at this ungodly hour. Thank you so much for joining in. And oh, weird, it's not connecting on this profile. I wonder why. Just give me 2 seconds here, everyone. I just want to be able to make sure that all platforms are functioning to the best of my ability. And one of out of like the 10,000 broadcasts that we have right now, one of them didn't go. So and Reiki. It's kind of like this is kind of a test broadcast for me right now, but we're gonna make things work here. It should be working. That's why I was a little confused as to why it wasn't. Wow. If you guys are tuned in on any platform, go ahead, just leave a comment. Let me know that you are here. And okay, that's on. Is that gonna work? 2 seconds, team. I just want to be able to see if I can get things working on one of them. Yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? What's everybody up to at this hour? If you guys are sticking around for a bit, stand by. I'll be hanging out with you guys for the next little bit, doing some oracle readings and letting you guys know about some awesome stuff that we got going on in the community. And yeah, just kind of hanging out and everything. So let's see, is this gonna work this time? All right. Let's hope this works. Fingers crossed. Just trying one of the other profiles here. Is it working? All right, see, now it's working. All right, we're broadcasting on all platforms. Let's get things started here. Aloha, and thank you everyone so much for joining in. My name is Brendan, aka Mystic Spider-Man, Skull Babylon, and yeah, super happy to be able to have everybody here. It's like 2:22 a.m. in the morning where I am right now, and yeah, this is going to be just a little bit of a test run. Hanging out with you guys, having some fun, broadcasting on YouTube, on Twitch, on TikTok, on Instagram, on multiple Instagram profiles, like every single Instagram profile. So if you guys are hanging out right now, this is how this is going to work. I'm going to be hanging out with you guys, and we got some really cool stuff happening within the community here. So it's kind of like a you help me, I'll help you kind of thing. And what I would love to be able to do for you guys tonight is to invite you to be able to join in on us doing as many oracle readings as we can over at least the next hour. That way, so I can get to sleep at a half decent time. And what we're going to do for these oracle card readings, very simple for you guys. All you guys do in order to be able to get a free oracle card reading is follow the instructions on screen. If you guys are on whatever platform, you guys can read it here. So again, what's been happening in the past like little while, I've been making some big upgrades within the community on Paradigm Shift Central, and we got some awesome events coming. We got some exclusive content, and we're inviting people to be able to join the new membership that we've set up there. So what I want you guys to be able to do, if you would like a reading on air, and that's totally optional, you guys are welcome to just kind of like chill out and just kind of like see what's going on anyways. All you have to do to be able to receive a free reading on air is go to paradigmshiftcentral.com and start your free membership trial. So if you go there, literally scroll down, it'll walk you through it. It says start membership trial, create an account, and then you go through the whole process of entering in your information, and then you get it all set up, and it literally takes like 1 minute to be able to do that. And as we do that, we'll get into the first reading, and basically you just let me know when you've done that, and then at that point I'll confirm, and you will and then we'll do a reading for you on air. And yeah, I've been doing readings on air for quite a while, and it's always fun to be able to be back into the swing of things. It was actually a while that I was kind of, just like off air, being a dad and everything like that. So this is exciting to be able to just kind of like get back in and get back into the swing of things. And this is again kind of like a test broadcast. And we'll start off just kind of like with a casual reading just for the collective as we get things going. Give anybody else a chance to be able to add their sign up real quick. And again, it's a free sign up. So if you guys are doing it, go ahead, do it. It's a 10-day trial. And then obviously if you guys want to stick around for past the 10-day trial, that's totally up to you. But again, we got some really cool upcoming events, and you guys can find all the info through the website and exclusive content. It's so cool. It's like a lot for me to be able to explain. So it's practice for me to just be on here hanging out with you guys and telling you about it. So sweet. All right. If you guys are on TikTok, if you guys are on Instagram, welcome. Let's get things started. I'm going to do a reading with the Hero's Journey deck. Let's start with that one. So for you guys, if you guys would like a reading on air, just go ahead. Let me know in the comments. Leave some interaction in the chat. And when you get a reading on air, when you follow the instructions up there, so once you've created your membership profile on paradigmshiftcentral.com, you can choose from one of the 3 decks that we got for you guys. So we've got the Lightworker Oracle deck, the Hero's Journey deck, and the Sacred Spirit deck. So go ahead and leave your comments in the chat. Just interact with me, and I'll reply to the comments there. And I can see, I don't know how many people are tuned in right now. I'm just kind of like keeping an eye on the comments, but I'm not really keeping an eye on the viewer count and everything like that. It's like 2:30 in the morning right now. So who knows who's up right now. But yeah, I just wanted to be able to do a test run of this and get things rolling here. And we'll do some more broadcasts of this another time and really just focus on building momentum. So cool. All right. So with that said, let's get into a first reading. And again, for anybody who's here, if you would like a reading on air, do me a favor, drop a 777 in the chat and then just let me know that you're interested. And then at that point, again, just follow the instructions. Go to paradigmshiftcentral.com, create a membership there, and and then come back, let me know that you've signed up, and then I'll do the reading specifically for you. And every reading that we do is like it's for the collective, it's for the individual. So yeah, if you guys would like to be able to receive that reading, thank you, Dracula's daughter. Cool username. There's a whole mythos there. I love that idea. As we just start geeking out on other stuff. But anyways, Dracula's daughter, if you would like to be able to receive a reading, go ahead and do that now. Go to paradigmshiftcentral.com, create that membership profile, and come back and just confirm for me that you've done that, and I'll double check, and then we can get into the first reading. Well, I'll start a reading right now anyways. So again, if you guys would like the readings on air, go ahead and follow the instructions, and let's just get into things and kind of hang out for the next little bit as I just get like wired off of late night energy drinks and tarot readings. So all right, let's start off here. Appreciate you guys being here. This is like practice. And how many tarot broadcasts have I done in the past? Like, geez, man. All right. Okay. All right. Again, for anybody who's here, if you guys would like a reading, just follow the instructions. Go to paradigmshiftcentral.com, create a membership. It takes 1 minute. You don't even have to read all the info. Just like get it set up and then come back, let me know, and we'll get into the readings for you guys. So let's get into the first reading for the collective. I'm just going to give a reading for you guys to get things going. Good afternoon, good evening, Flash. Thank you for joining in. I love the idea that some of you are up at this ungodly hour, and it's past my bedtime too, but nonetheless. All right, let's do a reading here. So when we do the readings, I like to be able to, in between the readings, I'll kind of like do some like Reiki and stuff like that. So for anybody here, this reading is for the collective. So allow yourself to just kind of set the intention, show us what we need to see, and go ahead, keep leaving those comments in the chat. Let me know that you guys are tuned in and everything like that. All right, here we go. And oh, what a joy it is to be back into this place for us to practice, to see what the cards will reveal to you and to me as we allow the magic to truly be free. First card that we have drawn for tonight. Ooh, I love this card. The card is card number 22. For this, you were born. Now I have to practice showing it to all the cameras all at once. So this is from the, what deck am I using? This is from the Hero's Journey deck. Got so many decks. This is from the Hero's Journey deck. So Hero's Journey deck that we got here. Beautiful, beautiful card here. I'm just going to open up into the book and get the page ready. And just taking a moment here just to be able to look at the artwork here. So again, for anybody who's here, this reading's for you. If you guys would like to be able to add your support and receive a reading on air, again, just go ahead and follow the instructions. Check out paradigmshiftcentral.com and get yourself set up for that membership. And if you guys, again, it's a trial membership. And then if you guys want to stick around afterwards, you're more than welcome to. All right, I can see Ken's got the first process set up of creating their account, and then once they have created their membership profile, their like membership trial, then I'll put them into the queue. So Ken's, we'll wait until we hear back from you, and then in the meantime, again, I'm just going to kind of get right into this reading. So, okay. Yeah, thank you again, everyone, for tuning in. Questions and everything like that, not necessarily what I'm focusing on, but I mean, if you feel called to drop a question in the chat, you're totally welcome, but it wouldn't necessarily be something that I'd be immediately replying to through the readings. But thank you again for joining in. With any of the readings, it's kind of like this basic idea of like setting the intention, show us what we need to see. So what I do is I serve as a conduit to be able to bring forth information and inspiration to be able to help guide you on your path, but it's not like a psychic reading. Anyways, let's get into this. Beautiful, beautiful card here. Checking out the artwork. I'm not going to spend too much time on every single card. We're kind of going to go through them as quick as we can. How many readings can we get done before I have to go to bed at 3 a.m.? It's 2:30 in the morning right now. All right. Okay. Anyways, let's get into this. Beautiful card. We can kind of see it's kind of like this figure of like this like celestial being dancing in the night. So card number 22. For this you were born. Oh, I know for I gotta position myself better. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I got like so many cameras here. All right, okay, here we go. Foster your intention for incarnating in this dimension. This is a quote from Joseph Campbell. We must be willing to get rid of the life we've planned so as to have the life that has been waiting for us. Message. You are alive with infinite possibilities. Every cell of your body sings and shouts a full-throttled yes to life. Before you were born, you had a reason, a strong desire for wanting to experience the human realm. You joyously raised your hand and stood on your tippy toes to volunteer to partake. Your soul smiled widely as you traveled from the angelic realm, where all is love, whole and perfect, into the realm of humanity. Again, for anybody here, just go ahead and just kind of open your heart to the message here. If you're tuned in, this message is for you. Through the challenges that come your way, remember, all you need to do is ask, and you will be instantly refueled by love and support for your soul family. They are always at the ready. Your job is to remember to remember. Excuse me. As you awaken each morning, revisit your passionate intention for this lifetime. Remind yourself, for this I was born. Gather your energy, creativity, talent, and will, so no part is left behind as you cross a new threshold of adventure. Dream symbol, baby. Oh, this is interesting. It's considered today's Father's Day, and here we go. I've gotten dream symbolism. Every card within this deck, like it shares like a dream symbolism message, which is very interesting. Dream symbol, baby. Dreams of a baby symbolize a new beginning. This dream may be helping you remember your true nature, innocent, authentic, and precious, and the indescribable beauty that reflects your divine origin. Perhaps you are embarking on a new relationship or endeavor. If so, approach the situation with fresh eyes and a wide open heart. Your spiritual umbilical cord connects you with your higher self as it cradles and feeds you the guidance you need as you take each baby step along your sacred journey. Mantra, vulnerability is one of my greatest strengths. Beautiful. All right. Awesome, guys. It looks like we just confirming here. Mackenzie, let me know where you are in the chat. I can see that you get yourself set up for your membership trial. Mackenzie, thank you so much. Again, with the membership trial, just speaking to Mackenzie real quick. Again, if you guys want to stick around after that, you're more than welcome to. If you guys just want to do the trial, that's totally cool. Come back another time. Either way, this is just kind of giving you guys a chance to be able to check out the project and everything like that. Mackenzie, wherever you are in the chat, let me know because I'll respond to you. In the meantime, let me just kind of build up the momentum and take a moment here to just kind of talk about this card. So this is within the reading. What I do here, I just kind of download some inspiration and just allow myself to kind of like speak through spirit and just continue to extrapolate on the message here for the card. So Mackenzie, wherever you are in the chat, go ahead and let me know. Is that Mackenzie? Mackenzie is Dracula's daughter? Sweet. Okay. Mackenzie, thank you so much. All right. We're going to just do this one, and then Mackenzie will get into the next reading for you. Let's keep things rolling here, guys. How many readings can we get done before 3 a.m.? So again, if you guys would like a reading on air for yourself, follow those instructions. Check out paradigmshiftcentral.com. We got some upcoming events so you guys can join. We got exclusive content. There's a lot more stuff on there that I'll tell you about later. Okay. This card is really, really beautiful. So with this card again, for this you were born. So the message here that we are receiving within this card is really giving us an opportunity to be able to step back and see a much bigger picture. You know, sometimes here we are within life and we kind of question the choice that we had along the way to be able to just be put in this situation. A lot of us will kind of reflect on life and just be like, man, like I didn't ask for this, yet here I am. Yet this card is really inviting us to be able to be reminded that there is a higher part of our own being that did in fact choose to be here. And it didn't choose to be here alone. And so with this card, it's really reminding us that yes, we came here. Yet we also came here with the support of the angelic realms, with the support of star family, with the support of ancestors and guides. And so with this card, this is a card that's really just reminding you that that support, that soul family, that like higher dimensional wisdom and just like inspiration is always accessible to you. It is always with you. So this is a card that's really inviting us to be able to practice seeing the unseen, to remember, as the card has said, this idea of remembering, literally like remembering, reconnecting, re-bringing together in a very simple way. Reminding ourselves that, you know, like this connection to this higher realms, it very much is like an energetic umbilical cord, and it's always there. It's always connected. So what can we do to be able to help support this? So sometimes when we go through a process of kind of like remembering our connection to these higher realms, it literally is kind of like a rebirth. We're like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot that was actually like an important part of my being. So this is a card that's really calling us into action to not only just remember that this is what we are here for, but then beyond that, to really begin to reflect on just the idea of, well, what are we here for? What are we here to do? And so with this card, with any of the cards, you know, I always love to be able to draw it back to a place of inspiration and a call to action. What are you here for? And I invite you to be able to reflect on that. Yes, you're here to be able to live and to laugh and to learn and to grow and to go through the hard times as well. But this is a card that's also reminding you that you're here to be able to help elevate the collective consciousness of the planet, to be able to help others remember, to very simply put, to lead people back to the heart, which is such a big part of what the Paradigm Shift Central project is about. And yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm not going to spend too much long. I literally could just keep talking about this for like a half hour. Hey, Lauren, thanks for joining in if you guys are tuned in right now. But if anything I say resonates with you, drop an 1111 in the chat. Again, very simple, powerful message here, just reminding us that, yes, we came into this dimension, we came into this incarnation for a reason, for a purpose. And most importantly, we didn't come here alone. So as much as we're here to be able to kind of like reconnect with the ancestral star family, we're also here to be able to connect with the soul family here and now in this dimension, which is much of what we are doing literally right now, hanging out here live on air, doing tarot at an ungodly hour of 3 a.m. in the morning, just about. So anyways, if this resonates with you, drop an 1111 in the chat. And let's get ready to move into the next reading, and go ahead and set an intention, set an affirmation for this card that really reflects back the meaning for you. So with this card, write a little affirmation if you guys are hanging out with us that reflects back the teaching of this card. So for an example would be, I am inviting in deeper connection with my cosmic ancestral soul family lineage to be able to remind myself that I carry a shared mission to be able to help assist and accelerate the shift in consciousness. So something like that. It doesn't have to be that long. You guys write out what you want. All right. Beautiful card, number 22. For this, you were born. This is from the Hero's Journey deck. So beautiful. All right, let's get into the next one. Mackenzie, thank you so much for, again, just setting up your trial membership on Paradigm Shift Central. Mackenzie, let me know which deck you would like to receive. I'll show you again the options that we got here. I'm going to just kind of keep things moving along as quick as we can. I'd love to see how many readings we can get done before the night's over. Mackenzie, let me know what deck you would like. Would you like the Hero's Journey deck, the Lightworker Oracle deck, or the Sacred Spirit deck? And Mackenzie, since you got your membership profile, feel free to, again, just kind of like log into the website, browse the website. I'll be posting some more updates throughout the week, and join in for the upcoming events. We have a circle discussion coming up this Tuesday. The question for the circle discussion is, how do we align with our purpose? And then on Wednesday, we've got a very special solstice global meditation. And then on Thursday, I'll be hosting my Flow Tree workshop. So if you guys are interested in that, again, be sure to check it out. So again, as we're doing this, if you guys tuned in right now, thank you guys so much for being here. Mackenzie would like the Lightwork Oracle deck, correct, Mackenzie? That's what you want? And Mackenzie, thank you again. So again, as we're doing this, let's keep the momentum going, guys. Again, my objective here is to really be able to just not only do tarot for you guys, but to be able to have as many people as we can in the community jumping into Paradigm Shift Central, getting connected, checking it out, starting their membership trial. Again, if you guys enjoy what you're seeing on the website, stick around. If you want to end on the membership trial, that's okay. My goal is to be able to be an ambassador for the awesome things we're creating here. Adam, in exchange for just kind of like a basic, like kind of like you help me, I help you kind of thing, it's basically, again, like simple guidelines, follow the instructions there for you able to receive this free reading. But nonetheless, if you just want to like hang out and stuff like that, that's totally cool. Like all the readings we do, like any message that's coming through, it can be for whoever's tuned in. So, all right, Dracula's Daughter. Let's do this one. So Dracula's Daughter, what I'm going to get you to do is just kind of like drop into your heart space. And I'm just going to guide you through just a quick mini micro meditation. And then I'm going to invite you to be able to type now into the chat. And when you type now, that's when I'll split the deck and we're kind of pulling it based on your guidance. This is like usually how I do the readings and stuff. I'll walk you through it if it's your first time and everything like that. So for everybody here, let's get into this next reading. And yeah, and again, who would like to be able to receive a reading after this? If you'd like to receive a reading after this, drop a 777 in the chat. And if you do, just again, follow the instructions. You can do that right now. Come back and we'll get into the next reading right for you. So, all right. Okay, so Mackenzie, you're ready? And again, Adam, just go ahead and follow the instructions if you want to do that. All right, so Mackenzie, assuming you're ready, just kind of follow my lead here. All right, perfect. Awesome to see those more 777s, you guys. All right, let's have some fun. So just take a moment here, Mackenzie. Go ahead. You can close your eyes. So again, speaking to Dracula's Daughter here. All right, just give me 2 seconds here, Mackenzie. a little early on that. Okay, 2 seconds here. So just take a moment here. Just kind of close your eyes. Breathe. Just take a moment here, Mackenzie. Just kind of breathe into that intention. Show us what we need to see. Allowing yourself to just kind of be in your heart space. Show us what we need to see for the individual, for the collective, for the community. Mackenzie, when you're ready, type now into the chat again. I know you already did it once, but just do it again and then we'll split the card. And so here we are to play this game, to be able to see what messages will come forth in the name of consciousness and love down from above, for us to be able to truly see what has always been within our hands, within our heart. And here we are, time to start. I always do the sound effects. Honestly, I can't not do the sound effects. I've been doing this too long. Anyways, the card that we have received for Dracula's Daughter, but for anybody who's tuning in right now, is card number 29, the Pink Rose of Lady Nada. Card number 29, the Pink Rose of Lady Nada. Let's take a moment here. I'm just going to open this up into the deck. We're going to read from the deck, and then I'm going to dive into this. Again, as we're doing this, if you guys would like to be able to receive the next reading, go ahead, just follow the instructions. Go to paradigmshiftcentral.com. You don't even have to read all the stuff. If you can do that later, go ahead, set up the process for starting your membership trial. And yeah. Oh, no, it looks like one of my feeds broke. Whoa. Give me 2 seconds here. I'm just seeing whether or not this one's gonna... Give me 2 seconds. Just one of the Instagram feeds just kind of broke here. Just like froze or whatever. So 2 seconds here. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Sorry about the technical hiccup here. This will just take 2 seconds. 2 seconds here, guys. 1 second. This thing's just. I think this phone's just kind of too glitchy. Okay. All right, give me 2 seconds here. Sorry about this, guys. I just want to restart this. Where's everybody tuned in from right now? Give me a quick scope on where everyone's tuning in from. So hold on. Let's adjust for radio. All right. Appreciate you guys' patience. Okay, let's try this again. I just had to, my one phone's like kind of janky, so I'm just restarting the broadcast on that. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, back on live on that one. Okay, awesome. Also from Canada. Hey, I'm from Ontario, Canada. So go team California too. I love California. All right, okay, team. Let's get right into this. We'll keep an eye open for the next membership sign up. And again, thank you guys so much for joining in. We're broadcasting on a few platforms here. And yeah, I can see you guys tuning in on Hey Christine, thank you for joining in. And again, for for Christine, for the membership trial, I think you can use PayPal. I think you can. Let me know if you can use PayPal, actually. I'm still kind of going through a bit of a testing process on just getting people set up, but I'm pretty sure you can use PayPal. All right, team. So again, we're going to get into this reading. And for anybody who would like to be able to receive a reading after this, just follow the instructions. Go to paradigmshiftcentral.com, start your free membership trial. I've got a lot of awesome stuff coming up. Oh, you can use PayPal. Okay, confirmed. You can use PayPal. So yeah, if you have any questions about signing up, just go ahead and let me know. But in the meantime, let's get into this reading and keep the momentum going. So appreciate you guys being here. So beautiful, beautiful image here. Just taking a look at this image. So what we've got here, this beautiful image of, I'm just going to I got like 3 cameras I'm trying to show it to. So beautiful image here of this woman kind of like standing in a garden with this beautiful kind of like higher dimensional version of herself that we see here. Literally, like, I love just kind of like the I don't know, it's almost like cliche, this like kind of like rainbow kind of like thing going on above her and everything like that. But again, you can kind of see like this is a lot to do with the connection through the heart. You can see the idea of like the rose kind of like sitting on the chest, opening from the heart. This is a card very much about kind of like the process of connecting with the heart. So let's read here together. As I read this, just kind of open your heart to the messages that are coming through. I'll keep an eye on any of the next signups. Again, it's kind of like first come, first serve. And then we'll get right into the next reading. For the meantime, this reading, again, thank you to Mackenzie. And yeah, here we go. You guys can close your eyes as I'm reading this to you. Card number 29. The Pink Rose of Lady Nada. You are in the midst of a heart healing, a healing of the fears and anxieties that have held you back from enjoying your full magnificence. Lady Nada is here with all her gentle power, washing you in soft pink light. All anger, fear, sadness, bitterness, disappointment, and hurt are soothed and loved into peace. She brings you a sign of your future blossoming into deeper love. The Pink Rose of Lady Nada is a spiritual gift from higher guidance. It brings love, healing, strength, and compassion to your heart. You may be burnt out or feeling anger, fear, depression, chronic fatigue, or compromised wellness. Perhaps your heart is so tired that you struggle with compassion fatigue, finding it difficult to care, even though your nature is one of deep compassion and kindness. Again, if anything I say resonates with you guys, drop those 1111s in the chat. You guys like chat amongst each other as well as we're doing this. Just 2 seconds here. Okay. Or perhaps finding it difficult to care, even though your nature is one of deep compassion and kindness. Or perhaps you have put your heart and soul into something or someone and feel your efforts have been cast aside or taken for granted. Perhaps you are processing a great loss. Whatever the reason, Lady Nada has come to comfort your soul. Your pain will pass and your suffering will be alleviated sooner and more gently than you might expect. The pink rose of Lady Nada unfolds as an energetic gift, gently pulsing with love, beauty within your heart chakra. It brings you comfort, great emanations of divine love, and reassurance that you are so wonderful just as you are. Lady Nada is saying, "How much I like you, dear child, dearest child of the lights, how deeply I love you. I send you love and acceptance to you now so that you may come to love and like yourself with all the compassion and kindness and unconditionality I feel for you. If there is anything, anyone you need to forgive, the gift of Lady Nada will empower you to do so. Your ability to forgive won't make you a doormat for others. It will free you to leave the past behind. So let other people's choices be about their learning rather than your value, and choose to love yourself now." Thank you guys for tuning in. See everybody checking it out here. If you are a troublesome point in your life, remember that despite the thorns, the rose has an exquisite perfume. It is powerful and wise. It is a powerful and wise soul that chooses a path that has truly challenging moments. Again, if anything I say resonates, drop an 1111 in the chat. Like this card, like it's forever who's tuned in right now. But out of those challenges, great empowerment can be developed. Do not despair if you seem far from the light. You are simply traveling through the darkness for a time. Your inner light is strong enough to see by even in darkest times. Still, the time will end soon. You shall realize exactly, excuse me, how much you have grown through the experience. You will find your way into peace and happiness. Trust in your own light within and the loving kindness of Lady Nada's blessings. It is enough to lift you into the light of love and peace. Come back to that love, to the pink rose unfolding in your heart. Wherever you feel lost, some challenges are meant to help you to grow in your ability to love without condition, to surrender to the divine even when things don't seem to make sense. You undergo such challenges because you are capable and wise. The universe loves you so much. It is guiding you in the most beautiful destiny every day. Release guilt and fear. Know that you are loved, always has been, always will be. Guidance is sharing with you now that whatever your struggles may be, they will soon reveal themselves to be nothing more than the steps your path, be nothing more than steps along your path to the sweetest blossoming of your soul. Be patient. Rest with the rose light in your heart, dear soul, for healing energy is flowing into you now. Trust your heart to overcome any pain. It will indeed heal, open, and love even more powerfully than before. Such is the courage of the heart. Beautiful, beautiful card here. Let's just take a moment to, again, kind of reflect. I just got to get some water here real quick. So there's a lot here to be able to talk about this card. And again, as we're doing this, just inviting anybody else who would like to be able to receive a reading. If you guys would like a reading on air, just drop a 777 in the chat. Just give me a quick gauge. And as I'm setting things up here, I'm just going to dive a little bit deeper into this reading. So again, for this reading here, beautiful card, beautiful message. And again, Mackenzie or anybody else here, if anything I say resonates with you, drop an 1111 in the chat. What I'm going to do here, I'm just going to kind of channel in some additional inspiration for you guys. And as I'm doing this, if you guys want to set up your membership trial, please go ahead and we'll get right into the next reading. As it is right now, we don't have anybody else in the queue. So whoever signs up next, we'll do the next reading for you guys. And thank you guys so much for hanging out. So the message here. So again, this is a very, very powerful message, very beautiful message, and it's one that undeniably we relate to. As a human being, we do not go through this experience without going through the highs and the lows. And so with a card like this, it's really, really giving us this gentle reminder, this gentle energy to be able to say that even in those times where we experience the incredibly human trials, the incredibly human responses to, again, the things that are going to break our heart, that are going to put us into fear, that are going to put us into doubt. This card invites in a gentle softness. It's like being able to just kind of like always have the access to like this like healing energy that's kind of like a hug that reminds us that this is the opportunity for us to be able to grow. And so even in those moments, it may not necessarily feel like we are growing, but if we can just continue to kind of like hold that idea in our head as we're moving through those hard times, that will help move through those hard times with more grace. So this card invites in a lot of grace, a lot of deep wisdom, a lot of softness. And even though for a lot of us, you know, sometimes depending on our age, depending on our experience, we haven't gone through like as many hardships as someone else. But even without that, it's still inviting in like almost kind of like, again, like kind of like a cosmic faith towards like the ways in which the universe is working in our favor. Yet those of us who have gone through challenges, who have gone through dark nights of the souls already, I'm sure you can understand that just as you have made it through those moments to where you are now, you will continue to make it through whatever moment you may be going through now, and as well as more moments that are still to come. So this is a card that's really giving us the opportunity to just practice loving ourselves a little bit more deeply. This idea of like Lady Nada. So this is like kind of like an archetype. This is like an archetypal energy that we can invite in. Like it just imagines kind of like this very kind of like motherly, like soft healing energy, like a soft whisper that's in our ear, whatever we need it. That's just kind of like giving us that like gentle hug, that gentle reminder, that gentle act of compassion. And so oftentimes, again, with a card like this is a card that really speaks to people who themselves are often very compassionate. It's interesting. And I'm sure if you guys are tuning into this, you're probably, again, pretty tuned in, and you may kind of be empaths in your own way, where the people who are empaths are often like more likely to feel deeper when put into certain situations where, again, we're obviously going to be like challenged. The more we care, the more we hurt. This is a very, very interesting concept. And yet with this card, as much as, again, we kind of like, you know, almost get turned off from caring so much, this is a card that reminds us that, again, you know, the compassion that we put out, even though it can kind of go through processes of kind of like being present and then kind of being on hold, like this is a card that's reminding us that the compassion that we have for others is always available for ourselves. And then even if it's not always seemingly coming from ourselves, it's coming, again, kind of like from this, like what we were talking about earlier, kind of like this like spirit team, this soul team, this archetypal energy. So this is a card that, again, if you feel like you're just like going through a hard time, invite in the energy of Lady Nada, kind of like visualize as you go to sleep, lay down and just kind of like imagine kind of like the energy of like a pink rose on our hearts, and just kind of like sit with that, feel kind of like what the archetype of that represents for you. And so this is a card that's just kind of like reminding us that, like all things, it is the breath. And just as things go through kind of darkness, they too will come into light. So really being able to honor the process here, and out of this, really being able to see a deeper part of ourselves where we can really look at any circumstance that may be challenging as also an opportunity for us to be able to see it from an empowering perspective, for us to be able to acknowledge more of our strengths. It is our greatest challenges that give us our strengths, that give us the gifts of our strengths. So I'm going to read here a quick little invocation that comes with this card, and then we'll kind of wrap it up here. I'm just going to save my voice here. I got to check. It's already 3 a.m. So, all right. Invocation. Imagine you're kind of saying this to yourself. I gratefully receive the rose lights, the blessing of Lady Nada in unconditional love. My heart softens and opens. The pink light of her rose blessing fills me with a sweet perfume. I let go. I feel safe and held. I know that I am loved always. I am grateful now and always for love's protection, intervention, guiding hand, and tender grace in my life. In all ways, may I know myself to be worthy of love and love myself truly, so that I can truly and freely give love to others, to the world. May all beings truly know love through my own free will. So be it. So again, even with this card, this is also a powerful card that reminds us that even when we're not going through those kind of like darker times, this is still a very, very important practice to be able to just kind of reflect on what our relationship with self-love is like, and how can we kind of like bring in more of that presence, bring in more of that act of kindness towards ourselves. Do what we can to be able to develop our routines and rituals and practices to fill our own hearts to fill our cups with love, and then from that, the overflow, we fill and share the cups and share into the cups of others. So again, a lot of the stuff that card is talking about is stuff we talk about very regularly within Paradigm Shift Central. That's what the community is absolutely all about. Thank you, Mackenzie, saying resonating so far. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful card here. I'm going to take a break here and we're going to kind of get things set up for the next reading. But again, just finishing off here with a little bit of an invocation. So Mackenzie, for anybody else, what I invite you to do is I invite you to just be able to kind of like write out a little affirmation, like even just like a short one. So for example, I am making time within my life to practice loving myself more each and every day. So something as simple as that, whatever the case may be. And you don't even have to write it out. You can just kind of reflect on it as well. So, but yeah, very, very powerful card. Card number 29, the Pink Rose of Lady Nada. So for anybody who's feeling that little extra need for compassion and kindness within yourself, like on behalf of the universe, I send it to you. And I'll do some like Reiki with this one now. So for anybody here who's just kind of tuning in, just invite you guys to just take a moment to just breathe into your heart. And I just want you to imagine your heart as just kind of like this energetic center right now. And just in the same way you would watch like a rose blossom, imagine almost like a time lapse of a rose. And right now, we're just going to imagine that rose like slowly opening up, the petals slowly peeling back. And what are they opening up to? They're opening up to the light. They're opening up to more experience, more of this natural process, which calls it forth. Your heart is designed to open. And equally so, it is also designed to close. It is a breath. It is a season. It is a cycle. So if your heart is feeling closed, that's okay. Know that within you is literally like this deeper knowing and deeper understanding that is reminding you that just as your heart closes, so does it open. And it's about being able to kind of like bring forth that breath that helps open it. So right now, just imagining your heart center just kind of like opening up like a rose, counting down from 5, just allowing yourself to invite in any gratitude. Deep breaths here. Put your hands on your chest if you wish. Imagine this like beautiful rose energy from your heart. 4, inviting in just like that reflection of compassion towards ourselves. Just take a moment here, just be like, I love you, self. Figuring things out. You're doing such a good job. You're so cool. You're so cute. You're so adorable. You're so epic. You're so brave. You're so strong. Give yourself a couple words of kindness right now. 3, just reflecting on any compassion that we have for others in our life. And just allowing yourself to connect with the energy and that love that we feel for others and see it as a reflection of the love we have for ourselves. 2, connecting here with this kind of like ancestral, like cosmic energy, the energy of Lady Nada. Can imagine just kind of like this like super kind, gentle, feminine figure. Maybe they're just like holding your hand, or they just kind of have like their arm just kind of like holding you in a hug. Whatever you need from them. We'll take one more deep breath here together. Exhale, 1. Visualizing the heart blossoming fully like a rose, ready to be able to receive. We'll do another breath here with a bit of an exhale, sigh, inhale. Exhale, nice big sigh. Just finish it off here with the little words of affirmation, like I am love. I am open. I am receiving. I am creating. I am guided. I am supported. I am healing. I am opening. Just finish it off here with a little bit of a smile on your face if you wish. When you're ready, you can Gently open your eyes, return your awareness to the space around you. Sending you guys so much healing love, a little bit of like magical Reiki energy your way. You guys feel that kind of like, I like this visual of like kind of like the heart opening like a rose. It's a very, very beautiful visual for us to be able to work there. So again, kind of like keep that visual in mind, hold it in your heart, use it again, you know, go back to the idea. Just kind of each day, just kind of like whenever you see a rose like out in public, like or maybe just a flower, kind of like go back to this visual, just be like, oh yes, like take a moment and just visualize your heart kind of like opening like that flower. And like that guides the energy. Like that's the thing. It's not just an idea. Like literally you thinking that kind of like moves it into that space. So, and honestly, just a quick caveat here. We'll just take a moment as we just get ready for another reading. I can do at least one more reading for you guys. Again, if you guys would like to be able to do a reading, you guys can jump off for a second, go follow the instructions, go to paradigmshiftcentral.com, set up your membership trial. It takes 1 minute. Mackenzie did it. Mackenzie, thank you so much. Karina, Carrie, is it Karen? Carrie, sorry, your name is incredibly long and I'm trying to figure out the proper pronunciation for it. I'll just refer to you as Carrie for now. Carrie, thank you so much as well. And Eve, thank you so much as well. Roses are in bloom around here right now too. There you go. Super synchronistic. Mackenzie, thank you so much again. I'm glad you got to receive that reading. So again, I was going to say something really important, but again, before we do that, I got at least time for one more reading, guys. I can stay up a little bit longer for you guys. But again, for anybody who would like a reading, just do me a quick favor, drop a 777 in the chat, just to like let me know that you're interested. And then go ahead and follow the instructions. And with that, again, go to paradigmshiftcentral.com and create your free membership trial. And you guys can join in. We got a lot of awesome stuff coming up there. Paradigmshiftcentral.com. It's like a website that I've created for the community, and it's a place where myself and other conscious creators are hosting events as well as hosting exclusive content. It's kind of like a group OnlyFans, but for shifting consciousness. Plus, it's got events. It's pretty cool. Like it's really, really cool. And we're just getting started, and you guys are invited to be a part of it. So check out the trial. Join in for the events this week. Check out the content that I got on there, and stick around if you wish. Sorry. 1 second. I'm dying. 1 second. I'm okay. Just went down the wrong way. Breathe. Quick, guys, send me some Reiki. I'm okay. Oh, that was weird. Lesson learned. I was like talking and swallowing at the same time. That's what happened there. Ugh. Jeez. I forgot doing tarot on air was such a dangerous, hazardous job. Okay. All right, team. All right. Thank you again, everyone, so much for tuning in. Appreciate you guys sending me some good vibes there as I basically almost died on air. That was fun. Okay, we're back. I'm reborn. All right. Guys, let's get into another reading. I wanted to just mention something real quick. And as we're doing that, again, just kind of like holding space for the next reading. So who here would like to be able to receive a reading next? And drop a 777 in the chat if you would like to be able to receive one. And then again, at that point, just follow the instructions. paradigmshiftcentral.com, set up your membership trial. It doesn't take more than a minute if you just kind of do it real quick. And then I'll confirm for you once I have your information all signed up and stuff like that. And yeah, Mackenzie, I hope if you're able to, Mackenzie, I hope you're able to join in for some of the events this week. I'll send out an email to everyone on the website so you'll see it. And again, just check the main website and you'll see the information and everything like that. So, but yeah, this Tuesday we have a circle discussion on how do we align with our life purpose. And then Wednesday we have a solstice meditation for the community. And then on Thursday, I'll be hosting a flow tree workshop, which is like practicing freestyle poetry and song and tapping into our creative potential, which is really, really fun. It's one of my favorite workshops that I do. Thank you, Carrie Ann. I'm okay. All right. Yeah, again, guys, I'm just hanging out here, just taking a moment just to be able to chill out with you guys. And as soon as we have somebody else who is signed up on the website for the membership, then we will start off in do another reading for you guys. And again, when you sign up, you guys also get a choice between the Sacred Spirit deck the Hero's Journey deck or the Lightworker Oracle deck. So you guys can choose there. And thank you again to Mackenzie who signed up earlier tonight. Appreciate it. All right. Yeah, one thing I was just going to say is what I was talking about earlier, the idea of like opening our hearts. The heart, if we're thinking of it in terms of like chakras and everything like that, you know, it's important to be able to understand that it's not just about like opening it, like, you know, like completely 100% all the time. It's about finding a balance because, you know, if your heart's kind of like too open, then that in itself can kind of like create an unbalance. Whereas if it's too closed, that in itself is the other end of the spectrum. What you want to be able to do is kind of like find this balance and this rhythm within your heart where you're consciously choosing how you open it and when you open it. But at the same time, not always like opening it like so crazy ridiculously that people are like, you know, just kind of like taking advantage of your kindness and everything like that. So it's about finding a balance, and that goes with like any of the chakras. And I could talk more about that another time. Next week, our circle discussion is actually all about the chakras. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, team. Yeah, thank you guys again for tuning in. Raquel, Rich Real, if that's your name. Thank you so much for dropping the 777 in the chat. Appreciate you guys being here. Again, what we'll do in here, I'll stay up late for a little bit longer. I can at least do one more reading unless we have a couple more signups that come in real quick. And if you guys would like to be able to get your free Oracle reading on air, again, just go to paradigmshiftscentral.com, follow the instructions there, create your membership profile. And again, with the membership profile, it's a 10-day trial on the website. And with that, you guys can obviously just kind of like cancel your membership before the trial ends. Or if you guys want to stick around, please do. We're working on being able to build the community there, and we got some awesome stuff. And again, this is like coming from like having over 10 years of experience in like creating content for community and building events and everything like that. So cool. Yeah. Rich, thank you so much for the likes. If again, if you want to take a moment to just go to paradigmshiftscentral.com and set up your profile, go ahead and do that. And we'll wait for you guys to come back. If there are no more signups in the next little bit, that's okay. I'll call it a night and I'll go to bed. But again, I'm here to be able to serve you guys. So if you guys would like that reading, go ahead, check it out. And we'll get into a next reading here. And Mackenzie, thanks again for hanging out. And yeah, if you guys aren't already, feel free to even just follow me on Instagram and stuff like that. Oh, I will say, if you guys stick around, like if you stick around for your membership into like the paid period and stuff like that, there's a special surprise for anybody who does that. And I'll send you a direct message about that. Cool. All right, I'm just going to check my back end stuff here for a moment. Let's see, how many people do we got kind of tuned in right now? 3 people tuned in on Facebook, and check in here. Cool. How many people on YouTube? 3 people on YouTube, 3 people on Facebook, 3 people on TikTok, and 1 person on Instagram. Awesome. Carrie Ann, thank you so much. I'm happy to hear that. Carrie Ann was tuning into the chakra tuning practices that I was doing on the regular for a while back. Well, I'm happy to hear that, Carrie Ann. I'd love to kind of, well, on Thursdays, on Wednesdays broadcast is like our weekly, our global meditation. Again, if you guys are looking for like global meditations, then be sure to tune in for the stuff that we got going on. So if you guys aren't already, just go to paradigmshiftscentral.com, even just to check out the events that we got coming up as well. So, okay. If you guys are tuned in right now, just go ahead, leave a comment in the chat wherever you are. If you guys would like to be able to receive a reading on air, this will probably be the last reading for the night. Drop a 777 in the chat. And then again, that's just to let me know. And then at that point, just be for sure to follow the instructions and go to paradigmshiftscentral.com. You'll go there and it'll say start your trial membership. And then you just kind of create an account, go through the process where you enter in your information. And then at that point, you're ready to go. And yeah, so it's kind of like a, you help me, I help you. And it's a really awesome way where we create a pretty cool process of give. So cool. Awesome. All right. yeah, I'll just kind of like hang out with you guys here for a bit. Like I said, I'm totally ready to be able to get into at least one more reading. And with that, again, you guys can choose from the Lightworker Oracle deck, the Sacred Spirit deck, or the Hero's Journey deck. I actually have like a lot of other Oracle decks. Planning on using those eventually. Right now, I'm just kind of working with some of my favorite ones. There's some that I haven't even used a lot yet, so I'm excited to be able to get into some of the new decks and stuff. Um, Again, for those of you who are tuned in right now, thank you guys so much for joining in. If you guys would like to be able to initiate the next reading, we'll do that as soon as we have a new person signed up on paradigmshiftcentral.com. So if you guys want to take a moment where you guys are in my profile, go to my profile, click the link, go to the website, create your profile, come back, let me know, and then we'll get into the next reading for you guys. And again, any reading that we do, it's reading for you, for whoever's initiating it, as well as for the collective, which is a pretty cool way. And again, I've been doing online like tarot broadcasts and oracle readings for many years now, like literally going back at least like 5 or 6 years, I think. So cool. All right. All right. If there's no new sign up in the next little bit, that's totally fine. We'll call it a night. This was really just more of a test broadcast for me. And I appreciate you guys hanging out. I will be back here doing some more of these. And yeah, just focus on building some momentum. So. Cool. Awesome. All right, team. Keeping an eye on any new membership signups on the website. So again, as soon as everybody signs up on there, we will initiate the next reading. Hey, Sarah, thank you so much for checking things out on YouTube. Appreciate you guys hanging out. And again, I'll post a link for Paradigm Shift Central in the chat so that you guys can check it out there. Feel free to just like browse the site. Let me know what you think. I put a lot of work into it. So again, Paradigm Shift Central, it's a membership media portal for exclusive content and events hosted by a variety of professional conscious media creators. So it's a really cool way for you guys to be able to be involved with interactive community, and is also to be able to like get access to exclusive content from creators such as myself and a lot of other awesome people that are working on some really cool things. So the membership, the value of the membership is only going to continue to grow over time. So if you guys are curious to check it out, now's a great time to be able to get involved. Cool. Hey, Summer, thanks for tuning in. I'll post the links in the chat. So again, if anybody would like a reading, last call on a reading, because I'm going to be heading to bed soon. So again, if anybody would like to be able to receive a reading, just go to paradigmshiftcentral.com and follow the steps there to be able to create your membership profile. It'll take you about 1 minute, and then come back and let me know. And then we will do the next reading for whoever does that first. So it's kind of like first come, first serve in that manner. So again, you guys can sign up for the free membership profile. And yeah. Oh, look, looks like oh, I think Carrie just signed up. So I'm make sure I'm getting the emails here. Actually, I'll just make sure I'm in the right window. Cool. Carrie, I can see you created your profile. So Carrie's just got to do the next step of setting up their membership trial. There's 2 steps. You basically just create your profile, and then you set up your membership profile. Awesome. Thanks, Summer. Yeah, Summer, go ahead. You can do that. It'll take you like a minute or 2. If you want to take your time with it, that's okay. And I'm just waiting for Carrie to confirm. Yeah, I'll make sure. I'm going to have to say I'll probably wrap it up by 4 a.m. at the latest. So if anybody else wants a reading, I'm here. This is your chance. But I'm probably gonna set things up even in a way where even if you guys set up a profile even outside of this broadcast, I could still send you a reading off air as well. So I'm gonna like set up some stuff for that in the next couple of days. So which is fine. So okay. All right. Cool. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Sending you guys some healing Reiki energy. I don't know if you guys can hear, I just got like Zelda music on in the background. It's just like my life soundtrack at this point. Breathe into the heart. But that is the place where this all starts, the first step within this journey where it begins, the place where we can truly sing, or as we make our way to this mountaintop, for us to be able to remember what we forgot, to see with sight beyond sight from great heights, to allow ourselves to shine in this light, like beacons across this many lands, light the beacons of Gondors as we make our stand and travel to Mordor to deliver the ring and to be able to bring forth all the wonderful things. Like freestyle, like Lord of the Rings geek stuff there. Anyways, guys. All right. Just taking a moment here. So Summer, the membership trial, it's yes. So like it's a free trial. You do enter in like your payment info. And then if you want to stick around after the free trial, that's totally up for you. And at the very least, it just gives you a chance to be able to like get your foot in the door, try things out, see if you like it. And then, and then at that point, it's totally up to you. But either way, even just by starting your membership profile, that still is a way where, again, with that, I'm offering readings. So yeah, it's a pretty cool way to be able to, again, just kind of like help people find out about the project and give them a chance to try it out. And that's basically like my job right now is literally, again, it's managing the community and being able to help direct people towards the memberships. So, and building the community and hosting awesome events and doing awesome stuff. Carrie, let me know. Yeah, just let me know. Like I said, I can do like an individual like video reading for anybody who's like not able to for whatever reason sign up right now. What I can do is literally like record like a video reading. Like I could do a reading and record it and send it to you. So that's okay. So Carrie, just send me a DM even just after this and just to remind me, and then let me know when you want to do that. And that's totally fine. Cool. But yeah, it's the membership in itself, like once it's activated for you guys, it's $33 a month. But like the value of it is like way more than that, considering how many events you get to join, and as well as like the exclusive content. Again, it's like you know with like OnlyFans or with Patreon, you like join one person's Patreon and you get access to their content. Think of this as joining like one Patreon and getting access to everyone's content. So it's pretty cool that way. And that's like coming from my experience of like building a Patreon over the years and stuff. So cool. Sweet. Well, Carrie, since you created your profile, you'll still get the updates on just like the events in the community. But again, just browse the website as it is, guys. There's already a lot of stuff on there. We already got like several events that have already aired from last week, and we got some more events coming up this week. So cool. All right. Thanks, Carrie Ann. I'm glad you were able to tune in tonight. I think you're like the only person on my one Instagram profile. And again, just kind of like hanging out with everyone on the other profiles. All right, team. Last call. So again, if anybody else would like to be able to receive a reading on air, just do me a favor, drop a 777 in the chat. Just let me know. And when you're ready, you can go to paradigmshipcentral.com and create a profile. And if nobody else is signing up right now, that's totally fine. Again, you guys can do it later. And just send me a direct message after you do it if you would like to be able to receive a reading. And I can send you a video one of it as well. So, and if there's no new signups, then I'm going to bed. So, like I started this broadcast at like 2 a.m. in the morning. So, which is unusual for me, but I just wanted to be able to kind of test things out. So, and here we are, creating new connections and hanging out with awesome people. So thank you, Carrie Ann. You are special. So cool. All right. I'll put a couple more minutes on the clock. If anybody else is signing up right now, go ahead and feel free to just let me know if you have any questions. Again, if anybody else tuned in right now, if you guys would like a reading on air, go ahead and drop a 777 in the chat. And go to, again, stuff I've already said. I'm just repeating myself because sometimes there's like new people that join in literally minutes. So but yeah, I'm excited to like one of the things that I'm excited about is like creating exclusive content on the website that I'm not posting anywhere else. A lot of like creative stuff, personal stuff, more kind of like just kind of like it's a way for me to be able to create content that I can't create on other platforms. Kind of going back to kind of like the blog style of content. Bring back the blogs. So cool. All right. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Last call. If anybody would like to be able to receive a reading on air tonight, again, just drop a 777 in the chat. Let me know that you're interested. And then again, just go to paradigmshipcentral.com to start a free membership trial. And once you've done that, I'll confirm with you, and then we can get into your reading. And if not tonight, another time is fine. Excuse me. And I think we're probably going to wrap it up. I'll probably have to wrap it up just in literally just like 2 minutes. So if there's no new sign up in 2 minutes, that's okay. And then I'll call it a night at that point. So we'll be back here again. Sort of my like Zelda music playing in the background. I'm broadcasting on Twitch, but I don't think anybody tunes in on Twitch these days. Haven't been on my Twitch in a while, so I just kind of restarted it. Cool. Thank you guys again for tuning in. I appreciate you guys being here. Again, even before you set up a membership profile, just go ahead and check out Paradigm Shift Central. There's tons of content on there for you to be able to enjoy. And again, it will give you a look into the stuff that's coming up in the community. And then again, if you want to create a membership profile to try things out, definitely do it and see if it's something that you feel is a good fit for you. And if you guys want to stick around, then you can stick around. So cool. All right. Cool. All right, team. Yo, Justin, are you tuned in right now? So it's kind of weird how like the Instagrams and stuff like that, like it always like tells you who's popping in. Like, can't just pop in anonymously these days and stuff. So, anyways, all right. Last call for anybody who'd like to be able to receive a reading on air. Literally just like 1 minute, and then I'll jump off if not. So again, if you guys would like to be able to receive a reading on air, drop a 777 in the chat. And also go ahead to go to paradigmshifcentral.com, create your trial membership. And yeah, once you've done that, I'll get things all set up and ready for go. And we got the 3 decks for you guys to choose from: the Hero's Journey deck, Lightworker Oracle deck, and Sacred Spirit deck. So cool. Mackenzie, are you still tuned in? I can see there's like some people show me like who's watching. It's kind of cool. Oh. Huh, excuse me. All right, I think we're ready to wrap it up. It's totally fine. All right. All right, team. We'll wrap it up here. So again, if anybody else is looking for even just like, I can send you an individual reading later at a later date. Again, just go to the website, start your trial membership, and send me a direct message afterwards on Instagram or on Facebook, and I can send you a video message just as keep that offer available for you guys. And yeah, just as a thank you for checking things out, for getting involved, and yeah, appreciate all the interaction and support that you guys are here for as well. And yeah, it's always fun being able to hang out with you guys and do some readings and stuff. So cool. All right. Nick, I see your comment there. Like if it's like a reading related question, I don't necessarily focus too much on those. So in this case, I would say, yeah, with the readings we do, it's just the intention of show us what we need to see. So cool. Sweet. Thank you, Carrie Ann. Yes, lucid and sweet dreams to you as well. I gotta get some sleep tonight so I can work hard tomorrow. Okay, team. All right, we're gonna wrap it up here. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for joining. And again, go to paradigmshiftcentral.com. Don't, even if you're not signing up for the trial membership, just check things out, see what it's about. And yeah, if you guys got any questions about it, just let me know. And if you want to sign up for stuff when you're ready to, then yeah, go right ahead. So cool. All right. I am shutting down the live stream. Cool. All right. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much. How many people are tuning in on YouTube right now? Like, I'm just double checking. I think there's like 3 people on YouTube, give or take. Part of me is always just like, it's just like, oh, I'm ready to shut it down. And then I end up like staying up late. Okay. Last call before the train is back in the station. If anybody would like a reading for tonight, put a 777 in the chat. And just let me know. And then again, at that point, go to paradigmcentral.com, set up your membership, and then we'll get into that reading. So, right? I know. Okay. All right. I'm not seeing too much interaction in the chat. So just based on that alone, I think it's I think it's bedtime. So, all right. Some of us need to get some sleep. We are up at this ungodly hour. So, I mean, technically it's 3:33 right now. This is like the godliest hour there is. So, okay. All right, team. As much as I would love to stay up late all night, I'm going to go sleep. I'll shut things down, but I'll be back again. And yeah, we'll keep things rolling. All right. Much love, everyone. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll talk to you guys soon. And as always, keep it shifty.